Welcome back to Sterling Silver, my boys. Standing in front of Maylene, and normally I don't record this fight. I don't think this fight is really hard. If this is not a live stream, I usually just skip this fight for the recording. But I think this time it is fair to record it, because we have some risks. Yeah. We don't have any ground mon, we can just completely stall the Lucario, for example. So, and the Graveler. We have some small risk, but I think my plan is still really, really decent. We need to be really unlucky to get punished. Before we start the fight, we got one new mon in the Union Cave. And before we talk about the mon, I don't know what is going on with the natures, but the natures, like the only bad nature, I think, is my Many at the moment. Everything else is so fucking good. And yeah. So the nature for this Golbat saves it completely. Because it is only 5 attack, but it is adamant. So that means this is a really, really good Crobat later as well. In the last run, in the last victory run, I got a minus speed Golbat, and I was feeling it all the run long actually. Because minus speed on high base stats just sucks actually. Yeah, like the nature is so fucking good on every mon. Also, we are rolling a lot of good abilities. The first time in the entire Sterling Silver career, I got a really good Togepi actually. So it is minus special attack, but it is as well plus speed. And it is max speed, by the way. It is the first time. So thankfully I say, okay, maybe I can play Togekiss in this run. Because I couldn't play him in any run. It was not possible. It was just a sack or XP share bot. So this is really interesting, and because I have already a lot of experience in this game, I'm already obviously checking some fights for later. Especially for the early game, the Bugsy fight, the Proton fight, and some stuff like that. And Ledian, that's the first time I got Ledian, and he's already surprising me like a lot. Obviously, it is a 100 base speed, jolly nature, it is max speed, but having U-turn on this level is so amazing. Fast U-turn. But this boy will do a lot of work in the early game. He already have done a lot of work as well in the cave. And yeah, this is amazing. So that's really important for me to know what can die and what should not die. Because I will need this Ledian later on. Okay. Also, already checked that we are one-shotting the Voltorb with this boy. Even Muscle Band on Technician is bugged, I think. Need to be a bit careful with that. Yeah, but it should be fine. It is actually not bugged for the Mark Punch. For most other moves, it is bugged sometimes. You can see it on the Bug Bite. Yeah, on the Bug Bite it is bugged, for example. So need to be a bit careful with the Muscle Band Technician. It is sometimes bugged, but yeah, we can still calc the damage output anyways. So Mark Punch on 23 kills this Voltorb if we bait a guaranteed Shockwave or Magnet Bomb on the switch-in. And we are obviously faster because it is Mark Punch. And even if we wouldn't be faster because of the Prio, we are faster anyways with Ledian. This is so fucking good. Then I already checked the Graveler. Oops, that was a misclick. I'm sorry. From the cave. What is self-destructing actually. And usually, if you have an Azu, I think the chance for Azu is not bad. It is, I think, 40%. You can just chain kill the Rat and the Graveler. But if you have a Love Disc, like I got in this run, what is already dead, then you need to be really careful. You need a rock move, rock mon to at least resist the self-destruct, and then you need to pray that you don't die to a crit. Thankfully, I never die to a crit, because I'm battle armor. So this is already really good to know. Then, yeah, also I checked some other stuff. I will just talk about that for a second, because I think this is really nice to know. For example, Ledian. Yeah, just check out. Just check out the damage. I think Muscle Band is bugged on this. Yeah. On this it is bugged. You saw that? Yeah, okay, it is again bugged by it. Yeah, it is again bugged by it. So I need to calc that. But yeah. We are faster. Like by far actually. It is so fucking amazing. But we can switch in easy on T-Bolt or Dark Pulse. Especially if we are pre-slapped. It's amazing. Then we can already see that we are also after the mid-game, or yeah. Because I think it is not that good anymore after the early game. But he's still killing the Aggie. 143. With Expert Belt. You see that? That is, we can switch into Egg Bomb without any risk. And just kill it. And that is amazing. That is so fucking amazing. So, I think I will try to save this boy for a long time. And now we will just go back to the fight. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so back to the fight. Sorry for the big talk. Now we can start a fight. So the thing is, my Hariyama is already 24 because he evolves on 24. And we have some small risk. We have 1 XP share as well, so we don't get too much experience in this fight. And yeah, I would say quick item check. Cherry Berry, Silk Scarf, Oramberry, XP share. Let's start the fight. And yeah, let's do this. Let's freaking do this. Okay. So, on the start, the Mediti sees a kill with a Psycho Cut on me. I'm faster. And we will U-turn out. The good news is he's not fake out. He's using Fake Out. We will U-turn. Because we don't kill this Mediti and we don't even want to kill this with my 5-star. Even if we would crit this Mediti now, the plan would be the same. We would go to save me. So this is Psycho Cut. And after Psycho Cut, he sees a guaranteed kill with Drain Punch. That means this is a crit. It is not a bad crit. It is not a bad crit, by the way. Because we will Fake Out. And now the good news is, now it is always Brick Break. Now it is always Brick Break. That was a fiction, by the way. That was the fiction. Now it is always Brick Break from the Machoke. Because there is a Payback AI. And if Brick Break doesn't see a kill, he can just go for Payback. I think. So this is Brick Break on the switch in now. What is really nice. Otherwise it could be Payback as well. And Payback is obviously doing more damage to my bat. So switch on the Brick Break. Wing Attack is a 2-shot. And hopefully, this is a fiction as well. We don't crit this Machoke now. If we crit this Machoke, it is... We have a small risk now. Okay, no crit, really good. There is the Berry Juice. That means he will get a bit HP. And we get the payback damage. We never die to a crit. We never die to Body Slam crit. Nice. And that means we are baiting guaranteed Rock Slide next turn. Wing Attack, kill this. This is really fucking good. Okay. That fight is basically over already. The fight is basically over already. So this is Focus Sash Graveler. And you try to usually bait it last or have a guaranteed kill. Or let's say you are as well betting a guaranteed kill. Azu is really good against this. If you can bait the Rock Slide, for example, and we are baiting Rock Slide at this moment, then Azu is one of the best mons. You just use Fake Out into Aqua Jet. And even if you forgot to delay for Aqua Jet, you can just use Fake Out into Bubble Beam. Water Pulse. Something like that. I think something of that you have, I think. Water Pulse or at least Bubble Beam. If you don't have Bubble Beam, you can just teach Water Pulse. Yeah, we will Fake Out because we need to break the Focus Sash. And we are 1 point faster than the Scraveler. What is really nice. We'll get some burn damage. And we'll kill this now with Force Palm. Force Palm always kills this. Guts boosted. Good night. Don't need a damage item, so that's why we have Oramberry. Doesn't really matter because we never died to the next Lucario as well. If we would need to switch into the Lucario, then it is something else. But because we are chain killing, we never die to the highest roll of Thunder Punch or Mark Punch crit. And we always kill this with Vital Throw or Force Palm. Doesn't really matter what I click here right now. We never die. We just get the Oramberry and kill this Lucario. Force Palm, Vital Throw, both would just kill this. And we will get a lot of experience because it is a Lucario. Hopefully it is not too much. Oh shit, this is a lot. Okay, thankfully I used actually XP share on this fight. That's it. The fight was really short, but yeah, it was a bit... we had a small risk. Small risk. I think the biggest risk was... the biggest risk was that my Crobat, my Golbat gets a payback on the switch-in, gets the crit, and gets a crit again. So back-to-back crit, by the way. That was, I think, the highest risk in this fight. But it is risky. It is a fiction. And we need to dodge that fiction. Thankfully, we was super fine because we got the crit on the for it. So lucky. And yeah, we have 3 more encounters now on this route, in the forest, in the Slowpoke well. So let's see. Maybe I need to use Togepi, hashtag Togetic into the Bugsy fight. I don't really know that right now. And yeah, let's see. I'm not sure about that. We will see that. Depends on the encounter, I think. Because the Bugsy fight is probably not that easy. I think I cannot play against... I cannot abuse the U-turn AI. I don't have any ground mons. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. See you guys in the next video. If Proton is completely riskless, I will not record it. If there is a risk, I will just record it. See you guys in the Proton or Bugsy fight. Gym fights I will always record, even if it's riskless. And same for the Gardenia fight and stuff like that. See you guys in the next video.